I probably should have asked that officer if he could have given me a real speed check.
Oh, jeez!
Let's get to it. A bunch of stuff is changed, obviously. So we got the felony hoons on. We have the Traxxas drag ET fronts on a 12mm adapter. Brand new. I had to go to the hobby shop, so I ordered a chassis. Wasn't going to show up until the 28th. I had to go to the hobby shop. I grabbed a brand new Hornet just for the chassis. All right, a couple things are different. I swapped to it's a 3650 5200 kV motor. No name. Here's the, you can see the brand name on there. And we put an adjustable motor mount in here for a bigger pinion this time. I figured more speed. The only way we were getting it is with a bigger pinion or some crazy kV motor. I just happen to have this laying around in another 10th scale project that I had going. So that's the only stuff that's different. The motor, same ESC from the previous combo that I had. Oh, the only other modification that I did, I drilled through here and put bolts in here to just try to give this more support than just these. I left the side rails off as well, however. So let's see if we can get any more speed out of this thing. I had the battery sitting on the ground for a little bit here just to try to warm it up because it was in the AC. But same 3S 5000 milliamp. This might be too much for this motor. I'm sure they wouldn't recommend it being run on 3S, but we want speed, so that's what we're going to try today. Yeah, put the battery cover on before you put the battery in. That makes sense. I thought it was funny. I did watch the Tommy video where he used this exact same battery. Obviously, very different setup, but getting a nice speed out of it. So I wasn't wrong with my choice of battery, I guess. All right. Battery plugged in. GPS, smart again. Started up before I got out of the truck. All right. Did commemorate the last run, 37 miles per hour. Hopefully we can best that on the board for this week. Oh, that's what I'm doing wrong. Pushing down the antenna. Oh, come on. I put this in here and forgot to line it up straight, so it goes in at an angle now. Tried to put the button in the same spot so it was easy to turn on again. Controller on. All right. Ooh. I think that motor's got a little bit more pep. All right, let's clear this out. Not sure what's going on there. Let's close that out, start over again. Sorry guys, I'll speed through this. Okay. Why do I push read? I don't, guys, I'm not sure why I keep pushing read before I press stop like an idiot. All right. All right, let's try this again. Why do I keep pushing throttle trim? Yeah, this motor's got a little bit more pep, boys. Okay. Oh, ah. All right. Walk of shame. Oh, broke the wing. Not a big deal. Not sure how much that wing is going to affect the car. Wow, full throttle, it just sends it crazy. Oh, hold up. Oh, that's part of my problem. My front wheel is locked up. See what you got on that last crash run. 40. Nice. Yeah. All right. 40. I want to see if we can go a little bit faster. Let me fix this. Fix this wheel nut quick. Yeah. I'm in my work truck, so luckily I have tools, but not the right tools. Maybe that'll be okay. Let's try that. All right, obviously no cuts still. Turn the car back on. Let's see if we can beat this 40 mile an hour. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that quick. Yep, okay. Back of the truck. Feel this motor's got a lot more snap, but it's not think I still got something wrong with that steering. I don't know. It might be the links and stuff that I used. All right, guys, going for it. Oh my God. All right. Oh, we bent the axle. Nice. Not that I can bend it back, but frickin' A. All right. With the wobbly, oh, we got no steering. No cuts here, guys, just this. This servo has a bad connector on it, so sometimes I come disconnected. All right, try this again. Just need to steer slowly, more slowly. Rip that wing off. Because it's windy, so I think it might be affecting it. Couldn't be this bent rear axle and any of that stuff. Let's see if we can get anything, even with this bent axle. Wide open. Ah. I don't want to go here. Bent that. Wide open, guys. All right. Oh. Looks like it bent the other axle now. Screwing around. All right, let's go check this speed. .46. Yes. Even with the bent axle and the crash. All right. I'm getting there, guys. I'm getting there. Like, this has been a huge undertaking, a lot of money, but a ton of fun, guys. If you have not entered this, do it. This is the most fun I've had in a long time. Just screwing around and just tinkering, you know, building stuff, having fun. All right, let's show the car. Obviously, you've seen the battery. Plug the battery, show it. Same motor, same KV, ESC, GNSS, never left the vehicle. Damage on the front. Wow, I'm surprised that motor's like I can hold my finger on it. I'm gonna actually probably have to cut this off of here and then redo the whole thing. So luckily I bought that other Hornet, so I do have some backup parts. All right, guys, that's it for this one. I'm glad we participated in this year. Thank you, Phil. And everybody else was commenting, giving me tips, tricks, everything. I appreciate all of you. Thank you guys for watching.